I'm Sergeant Washington Moscoso with the San Antonio Police Department. This critical incident video release is intended to provide you with information, as the department currently understands it, about an officer-involved shooting that occurred on September 4th on the 100 block of Prestwick Boulevard. I will walk you through the video, relevant to the facts of the incident as we know them so far. Content of this video may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. While on patrol, 2 uniformed officers assigned to the SAPD Covert Response Unit received information on the location of a suspect who was wanted on 4 active aggravated robbery warrants. Undercover detectives were able to identify the suspect through surveillance and observe the suspect driving towards the incident location. Both uniformed officers, each in separate marked patrol vehicles, drove to the rear of the apartment complex to apprehend the suspect. As the first officer arrived, the suspect was seen standing outside next to the suspect vehicle. The suspect then began walking away from the officer while having his left hand in his pocket. Knowing the suspect has active felony warrants that include the use of a firearm, the officer immediately began to give commands for the suspect to show him his hands. The suspect removes a cell phone from his left pocket and tells the officer no, and that he needs to make a call. The second officer then began to give commands for the suspect to get on the ground. Continuing to disregard the commands, the suspect turned and began to walk away from the officers while reaching into his front pockets for an unknown object. One officer deployed his taser on the suspect, causing the suspect to fall forward. As the suspect fell, he rotated his body around, pointing a firearm at both officers. Both officers observed the gun being pointed at them and began to discharge their firearms at the suspect. The suspect was struck multiple times. Officers began life-saving measures and requested for EMS. Once EMS arrived, the suspect was pronounced deceased at the scene. No one other than the suspect was injured by the gunfire. Here is video from the second officer's body camera.
Let me see your fucking hands! Get on the fucking ground! Get a post! Tase him! Tase him!
The suspect was identified as 27-year-old Jacob String. At the time of the shooting, robbery detectives were investigating 3 additional robberies that the suspect committed 24 hours prior. Here is a slowed-down version of the suspect pointing the firearm. Through the course of the investigation, it was determined that the suspect's firearm was a BB gun. Investigations into deadly force are comprehensive and can take over a year. A reminder, this is our current understanding of the situation and could change as investigators gather more information. The San Antonio Police Department does not make any determination as to whether procedures were followed until all facts are known. All officer-involved shootings are forwarded to the Bexar County District Attorney's Office for review. As of this publication, this investigation...
All the way in the back.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Let me see your fucking hands! Get on the fucking ground now! Get on the ground before I fucking shoot you! Get on the ground before I fucking shoot you! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Let me see your fucking hands! Get on the fucking ground! Tase him! Tase him! Tase him! Let me see your fucking hands! Get on the fucking ground! Get a post! Tase him! Tase him!